You can tell her she's doing too much. It is not attractive. It is not attractive, Mark Golding. I don't know when disrespected rules and law is a flex in this country. I don't know if it's because Andre Stevens around the communication department and the PNP, but the PNP, you know, at the bottom of the barrel. If you want to get rid of the Westminster system that we have, amend the Constitution. Amend the Constitution. It is very, very clear. You guys are not ready for this yet because a leader don't want to leave Buckingham Palace. You have a leader in the People's National Party that have dual, that pledge allegiance to more than one country. You have a leader that is physically in Jamaica and his heart is in Buckingham Palace. That is why we cannot have the conversation. You have the PNP have a party leader and a comrade leader who had to ask the people of Jamaica, the same people them when want to govern over, if him to give up in British citizenship. And that same leader is standing in the way of Jamaica becoming a republic. That said leader is standing in the way of us getting rid of the maize. That said leader is standing in the way of us taking off the big ugly robe where the speaker is wearing. That same leader of us pledging allegiance to Charles and his Warren wife, Camilla. And until Mark Jefferson Golding is ready to come to the table and discuss, as a matter of fact, Mark Golding, I don't know, because Mark Golding thinking better than Delroy Chuck. So I don't know when it's going to happen, because I can tell you, comrade, and Mark Golding, my Prime Minister, Dr. Andrew Holness, don't have no time for Mark Golding. Our Prime Minister, Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, no have no time to sit in no committee and to sit around no table with Mark Golding for hours discussing no constitution reform. That is what Delroy Chuck is there for. That is what Mama D is there for. And if you don't need backup, you can go on back what's your name? Malawu for it. Our Prime Minister have so much things to do. Think the Prime Minister have time to sit down around table with Mark Golding? No. Thank you, Dimple, for the art me. Prime Minister don't have any time for that. Delroy Chuck is the Minister of Constitutional Reform and Justice. Mark Golding say Delroy Chuck is beneath him and he cannot meet with Delroy Chuck. He want to meet with the Prime Minister. Our Prime Minister is busy, Mark Golding. Our Prime Minister is busy. He have a country to run. He have a country to build back after the devastation of Hurricane Melissa, Category 5. He have a country to run. Our Prime Minister not have time to sit down with Mark Golding, a waste of time. Mark Golding, a waste of time. Mark Golding don't have no job. More than just to talk. Our Prime Minister have a whole country to run. 14 parishes. So if Mark Golding is not prepared to sit with Delroy Chuck, then we can rest the constitutional reform until the PNP get a new leader. Until PNP get a new leader, the constitutional reform is on ice. Now, next thing on the agenda. Because remember me, I got through little thing when I see on social media because we not stay long, guys. Because remember, we are on the people them have to go over neighbor. Guys, want to like up the live there and get me to 20K. I don't understand how I'm going to reach 20K from me there, so. I don't understand how I'm going to get to 20K. You don't like up the live there. I don't remember the live goal up at top. And we're going to talk a little, just a little, about the roof program. I want to talk about the roof program because a lot of people are reach out to me. But I am going to be honest with the people who are reach out to me. Barbara, I am a laborite. As a matter of fact, I'm a rabid tribalist laborite. I have no time of day for PNP people. I'm going to just tell you that straight up. I don't have no time to help anybody who is a PNP, and I'm so sorry to say it, but it is the truth. So when you reach out to me and you send me your name and you ask here and tell me if you go check, me not really obliged to check because I not really know if you're a PNP or you're a JLP. That is why I would prefer to get the list or the names from a credible source. Yes, you don't tell me so you come from Westmoreland, and yes, you don't tell me so you not labor right, but I cannot be sure. I mean, I really want help no PNP from Westmoreland. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I really care. No, what time? No, me should have tell you if you take out no tape, major, no tape recorder to write it. Me I go in a couple of minutes to take out no tape recorder. Guys, you know, like up the live and get me to 20K so the camera then can take out then tape recorder in the next 2 minutes. Take out no tape recorder, guys. Me I go no little time. Like and share and take out no tape recorder. Time to tape. Time to tape. Time to tape. Time to tape and get me to 20K. Time to take out no tape. You don't find it yet? You get me to 20K so I can give. Because let me tell you something, comrade, and every day I come here and tell you whether I like it or not. Election have consequences. Tomorrow, election have consequences. And when you guys made a decision in Westmoreland to vote for the People's National Party, you must know say you have prepared to live with your decision. You have to prepare to live with it. Now, us in Central Manchester, we made a decision to vote for Rhoda Moy Crawford, despite the fact that this was once a strong PNP constituency with Peter Bunting and the likes of John Jr. and all those persons. We in Central Manchester made a decision to try Rhoda Moy Crawford in 2020, and we not turned back since. And we can see where she's doing work and she's advocating for us and making representation for us. Rhoda Fix under the Spark program. We see where the Greater Mandeville Water Project will come on stream early next year. We see where the street light solar light program is coming about. And last but not least, oral, the $10 million that was allocated to the 63 members of parliament. What did the PNP MP do with for them $10 million? Anybody know? Any comrade can tell me what the PNP MP do with the $10 million that they collected from the government for Melissa recovery? Because I don't, as far as me concerned, me see the comrade them still a ball down a Westmoreland. Me see the comrade them in a Westmoreland still under tarpaulin, and my member of parliament was able to help 100 persons in Central Manchester with VR $10 million. What did Dayton Campbell do with his $10 million, comrades? Talk to me. What did Dayton Campbell do with him $10 million, comrade? Because my member of parliament was able to help 100 labor right Bernard with VR money. I'm going to say, she never tell me say a labor right, but I would hope a labor right because I'm an MP of sense. She not have to tell me because she had the MP for the entire Central. But me a labor right, I am confident that is 100 labor right get help. What did Dayton and Dwayne Vaz? What did Dayton and Dwayne Vaz and the other Tara one way ball in a car do it for them $10 million Bernard. And that is why I say to the people, election have consequences. When you go in the voting booth to vote, you must be careful who you vote for. Because the PNP MP, them collect $10 million and not a sound from them. Not a sound from the PNP. And I see where my member of parliament helped 100 constituents. 100. So what did the PNP do with their money, comrades? What Dwayne Vaz and Ian Eels and Dayton Campbell and Nikisha Burchell and Zulika Jess want to do with no money? Who did you guys help? Who did you guys help? Chuck, you hear any comrade down at South St. James that said they get help? Who did Nikisha help with the $10 million that she got from the government on the Melissa Recovery Program? You hear any comrade? Chuck, I want them, Chuck, ask them, Chuck. I remember they don't know about it. I mean, hear Nikisha come a press conference with her and tell the people them say she don't get the money. And my member of parliament says she helped 100 person with PR1. Who did you help with yours, Nikisha? Who did Nikisha Burchell help with fear $10 million? Where are the comrades that got help from Nikisha? Where are the comrades that got help from Dayton Campbell? Where are the comrades that get help from Dwayne Vaz? Where are the comrades that got help from Zulika Jess? Every member of parliament got $10 million. Comrade, you know, come to the front of the line, man. Guys, who don't like and share, come to the front of the line, comrades. Then can't say they don't get it. Them can't say they don't get it. My member of parliament, Falcon, my member of parliament, help 100 labor rights with fear $10 million. Where are the comrades that got help? Falcon, you need to ask them. 007, thank you for the roses, my love. Falcon, where are the comrades that got help from the member of parliament with the $10 million that they got from the government? You need to ask them, Comrade Falcon. Because I saw my member of parliament help 100 constituents. 100. She divide up the money and help 100 constituents. What did Nikisha do with fear money, Falcon? What did Nikisha Burchell do with her $10 million that she got? What did Dwayne Vaz do with his $10 million that he got? What did Dayton Campbell do with the $10 million that he got? What did Dwayne Vaz do with the $10 million that he got? What did Zulika Jess do with the $10 million that she got? The PNP only need to ask these questions of a representative because voting and election have consequences. And when you guys go into the voting booth and voted for the PNP, you should know what you do. You should know what you do, comrades. You have nobody to cry to now. My member of parliament, I can tell you guys that my member of parliament helped 100 persons. 100 persons in central Manchester got help from the $10 million that she got. She spent every dollar in her constituency. What did the PNP do for their money where they collect, antenna? What did PNP do for their money where they collect? Antenna? Guys, thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift, guys. Thank you. What did the PNP MP do with FIDE money? Comrade don't need to ask them these questions. They play and land. The money drop. The money drop. Then can't tell you again, say thank you, Jassali. Them thank you, Petal. Then can't tell you say they don't get the money. Because go and look on my MP page. Go and look on my MP page, comrade. Comrade Falcon. Go and look on my MP page. I don't know, my MP and a liar, my MP don't put out false news. You know, so my member of parliament don't put out false news. You know that. Go and look on my MP page. Every member of parliament got $10 million, Falcon. What did Nikisha? What did Nikisha? Thank you, Junior. What did Nikisha and the 3 PNP members of parliament do with their money? Comrade, don't need to ask these questions. I know what my member of parliament do. 100 persons in our constituency got help. Wanna do it for no money? Eh? All uno do is get up every day and cuss and wellness and cuss government. That is all uno do. Get up and cuss and wellness and cuss government. And uno not say the people they wanna vote for, so they not serve uno well. You guys are not looking out on no eye and say the people they wanna vote for. Nah, so uno well chop me, I beg you, please tell the comrade them say the money drop. Tell the comrade them Chuck say the plane land. Make them know say the money land. You can show them on my MP Facebook page. 100 persons in central Manchester got help with PR 10 million. Nikisha and the PNP need to come out and tell the country what they do it for their money. Me tell you no, comrade. Uno will lose the battle. Uno will lose the battle in on the ground. Uno still get the help from mainstream, you know. Because I see the one lead mouth. I see the one lead mouth there and Jackson Miller she. I try pin down Marlon Morgan when he come to talk about the Auditor General report about all money from Burchell not spend. So man, had to tell her that we spend what we needed and everybody got help. And you know, Diane Jackson Miller know better, you know. She know better. But because the PNP don't have no talking points and no relevance, they might try to stoke anger in the country. Every single constituency that got damaged during Burchell got help. Every single one. Me never see nobody come out and cry and say from Burchell they don't get no help. So because we have extra money left, money in the account from Burchell. So what, Diane? Exactly, Angela, they're fighting a losing battle because the people of Jamaica like a government we save. The people of Jamaica like a government who put on money for rainy day. It is embarrassing Jamaica being the capital of the Caribbean and there's something wrong, so we have to go and beg. It is very embarrassing, comrade. That will never happen under Andrew Michael Holness. And then Diane Jackson Miller, like she had gone like say she no want to admit the fact, say we have spent more than we in the account. But you know, me say bless Marlon Morgan heart. Bless Marlon Morgan heart, me I tell you guys, because him have a heart of a lion, because me couldn't deal with them, the people there. Justice Just 127. The 4.4 billion is a gift for is a loan. 4.4 billion US or Jamaican. Just put US or Jamaican beside and make me talk. And after you put it on it, me go ask you which country in the world I go give another country 4.4 billion US dollar for gift. When you put the figure beside you and you ask yourself the question, wherever so that happen, not even in the United States of America, if them all give you a gift and them have to spend it. When USA ID go into a country, justice. When USA ID go into a country and spend money, 90% of the time, they're bringing them own personal work on the project. 90% of the time when you hear USA ID say, oh, them a build a water tank here in Kenya, or them a build this, so them bringing them own people, them own technocrats and everything. They don't use the people in Kenya. Because all American government work, guys. When you get a government contract, when you hear USA ID and when you get a government contract, the government pay the American the money, and the American them come to Jamaica and then do the work 90% of the time. So when you hear say we get any grant, they normally tell you how to spend the money and what we're supposed to do. That is why the government found themselves with over $400 million worth of supplies and grant and this and that. Because they tell us how to spend the money and what to buy with it. The government don't beg justice. Our government don't beg. We live within our means. And if we need money to do any infrastructure, we go and borrow it. That's how every government works. Justice, use the smartphone in your hand and type in America debt. Use the smartphone in your hand and type in the debt where America accumulate. Type in which country hold the highest amount of government debt. America debt. Just don't take my word for it. Use the smartphone in your hand and ask the smartphone if America have any debt. And when them answer you, ask them which country have of America. Thank you. So if United States of America can have $38 trillion out of debt, what if we say little Jamaica? Come on, guys. We need to think smarter than this. Every country have debt. Is how you manage your debt. Is how you run your country. Or you manage your debt. Or you do with the money when you borrow the money. That is the money we borrow now, what you do with the money. And at the 18 years and a half of Percival, Noel, James Patterson, they do a lot of borrowing. But we don't have nothing to show. They did a lot of borrowing. And we don't have anything to say why at least them borrow the money and do this. No, then thief it up. Then put it right across in different account in different ministry and then thief it back. This government under Andrew Michael Holness is a responsible government. The only reason Jamaica have to go back and borrow money now is to build back the infrastructure of the country. And that is why the government passed NARA. Because the Prime Minister not going to borrow money and have money sit down and then we don't use up the money and then we yam it out pan fish and bread and then we have to pay back the debt. Our government borrow money to build infrastructure to make money to pay back the debt. That is smart. That is smart. Every single thing that the government is going to build back with the private sector under NARA will generate income, whether by taxation or otherwise. And that we can use to pay down on our debt. That is what a smart government do. That's how a smart government operates. So it's not about the debt. It's about what you do when you borrow this money. The PNP, under the PNP watch, they borrowed and they spend and they thief up. Under the Jamaica Labour Party, we borrow and we use it to build back the country. Remember, just. Did you know that? Come here, just, let me tell you something. Did you know that the last leg of highway that was built, the Williamsfield leg, was built with our tax dollars? Yes or no? Come here, just. Like I teach you. I know me soon block you. That is a lie too, Miss Cause. Before Nigel leave, we get a loan from IMF long before Hurricane. Go check it. Which loan? Which loan? Tell me the date. Tell me the loan what we borrow and what we borrow it for. Tell me the loan and what that we get before Nigel left and what we use it to do, please. What was the loan and what was how much was it and what did we use it for? I mean, I need to check. You need to tell me because you are bring story to me. So tell me the loan and what we use it do. Love for Jamaica. I the comrade this way cost me. I want to make me know comment section. Just tell me the loan that that Nigel borrowed from IMF and when we use it for do. Okay? You have that homework there for do. Tell me the loan and what we use it for do. And in the meantime, did you know that the Williamsfield leg of highway was built with our tax dollar? And yes, the government franchise it out. I'm never happy. But me understand because we need the money. We need the money to pay down on our debt because Hurricane Melissa set us back. So we need to generate income to pay for with it. So us in Manchester, we understand. Exactly, electrical. That is our money. The government actually give China, what do you name? Trans Jamaica, almost a 30-year concessionary to run it and give it back the money so we can pay down so pass on with debt. We own that piece of highway under Michael Holness. Another thing, just. What about the Montego Bay bypass? What about the Montego Bay bypass? Let me tell you something, guys. This government not perfect, you know. Every minister not perfect. And every now and then me come and me will tell you where me upset about. But it's when you draw the table, yardy, and you put the good and the bad, the good that this government is doing and continue to do far outweigh the bad. And that is why me, Madam Speaker, will always support the Jamaica Labour Party and the Andrew Michael Holness because I see where the government is making a difference in the lives of the Jamaican people. Look at the Jamaican currency. Look at the dollar. Look on the dollar, guys, right? We have a war in Ukraine. We have a war in the Middle East. We have tariff. We have inflation is at about 4.5 or 5%. Yet still, the dollar is stable at 156 to 1. There's something that we have to look into. You don't need to go on a university or be an economist to understand that that's something that we can look into, Bloom. Because if the dollar not stable, we're in trouble. If the dollar go up, we are in trouble. Because we now can't buy food. We now can't buy fuel. We now can't do nothing in the country. And that is because of the good management under Andrew Michael Holness. The stabilization of the dollar under this government must be commended. And it must be explained to the ordinary Jamaican on the street. Yes, of course, cost of living a liquid now. And yes, of course, the manufacturers, them are rob we. And yes, of course, them can do better. But can you imagine the manufacturers robbing us? And we have a running dollar. What would happen to us? Remember the PNP did a call on doom and gloom pan Jamaica after the war started, you know. Remember the PNP them did a call on doom and gloom pan Fieval and how Fieval need to come out and address the country because the war and we can't buy fuel and the pump and the remember, you know. Remember the PNP then come out and attack the Darrell Vass school. I go back online and school go shut down, you know. You know, see school shut down? School is about to be closed. School is about to be closed. Under Andrew Michael Holness. And the war in the Middle East is still going on. There is absolutely no ceasefire. because United States Navy still a block the Strait of Hormuz. And the Iranian them still bomb the UAE and Qatar and Saudi Arabia. So the oil price is still not stable. But yet still, Jamaica is able to stay afloat under the leadership of Andrew Michael Holness. Just I know you don't tell me which money Nigel Clark borrow and how much was it. That's why people like you may block out and me comment. Because you is an idiot and a dunce. You come in a comment and you make a statement and I ask you to back it up with facts. And you're yet to put it in a comment, but you type other things. You're about to get a block. Because me no like idiots. You said you made a statement and me tell you, say, back it up with facts. Tell me the amount of money that Nigel borrowed before him left and what we use it to do. You can't come here and I put things in a comment section and can't back it up. That's a PNP style. And it's not like a situation where me tell you, say, lie, you're telling you, me ask you for the proof. I am asking you for the proof. I'm not even challenging your information. Just give me the proof. Thank you for the gift, guys. 8 out of 15. It's how much more left? 7. 7 more gifts. Guys, remember, we're coming off at 5:55 to make way for the next program. I heard that Marlon Morgan is going over neighbor at 6 p.m. And everybody go tune in so they can listen to get more information on the Auditor General report. For those of you who didn't read it. And Anara. Very important information. One Marlon Morgan. We can be proud of our everything not perfect. I mean, no say, in order for the ordinary Jamaican people to start to feel and appreciate the work of the Jamaican government, the low-hanging fruit have to be addressed. I know that I choose Jamaica. I know that. And that is where the representative come in. That is where the local and the member of parliament come in. The government different from the party. The duty of the member of parliament is to stay in touch with the constituents. That is the duty of the member of parliament and the councillor. And then the party machinery need to continue to speak to the country. Key press conference, put out statement, make videos and communicate. The PNP big old alarm about $1.4 billion sitting in an account when the government is spending $11.8 billion, 10 times the amount of what we have in account put on. That is significant and it must be spoken about. And the labor right them who take up the 4 little placard yesterday and go and protest against Dabney, who need to pivot and start talking about the work of the Jamaica Labour Party and steer and stop with the foolishness. Sometimes we Labour right can get distracted too much. $67 billion is being spent. I wanna gripe about $1.4 billion. What are you talking about? Us Labour right need to communicate this. When you know you're a family member for in a chat garbage, you know, tell them the truth. Calling on the radio program, write letter on the paper so we can have it documented. Because I don't know what the alarm is about. $67 billion this government is spending. Oh, no, cry about $1 billion in an account. That's a chicken feed. We need to stick together and we need to stay on message. We need to stick together and we need to stay on message. It is going to be hard, but we have to try. We have to stick together, Labour right, and we have to stay on message. We cannot allow the PNP to out-message us with them propaganda. We need to stick together and we need to stay on message. And we need to call on our local representative to come on the ground. Come on the ground. We need the elected councillors to go into the communities and speak with the people. We need the candidates that are interested or are already selected to run in the next local government election to go on the ground and go to the people and talk to the people. And when you hear them say, boy, I'm not now going and this and that, you tell them where they can go to get the help that they need. We need to stay on message, labor rights. We are the government in a power. We have the angle. We don't need to give it up to the PNP. We don't need to give to follow up the PNP with them talking points. We need to stick to our talking points and stick to the facts. $67 billion is being spent by this government to medicine recovery programs. 67. Carry the message. Carry the message in the communities. Carry the message in a church group. Carry the message in a school group. Carry the message in a workplace. Talk to a family member foreign about it. See, Angela said from my counselor when we don't see her. Who your counselor, Angela? Who are your counselor? Because starting from next month, June, we're going to start call the counselor them by the name. Starting from June 1st, we're going to start calling labor right counselor them by the name. I'm going to start with my counselor from East Rural St. Andrew Mavis Back Division, my friend Benji. Pure complaint me I get about you, Benji. Pure complaint. You need to turn your eyes in the Mavis Bank Division. When last you go up there, Benji? When last you go up there? When last you go East Rural St. Andrew Mavis Bank Division, Benji? A pure complaint me I get about you. Pure complaint me I get about you. You look like you forgot say you barely win where there. I mean like you know Benji, but me have to tell you the truth. Look like you forgot you barely win where there. Pure complaint me I get from labor rights. Won't you we not see Benji? We not see Benji. Let me tell you something, Benji. A very, very strong labor right woman dead up there. You need to find your way up there. Angela says she don't see Beverly Prince. I can see what she name. Beverly Prince. Angela says she don't see Beverly Prince from she win. She don't see Beverly Prince from she win. She don't see her. You don't need to go back in the field. Labor right counselors don't need to go back in the field and talk to the people. Don't wait until election come up and then run gun in there. Go on in there from now. The party are work. The party is work. The government is working. The ministers are perform. But the local representatives are missing in action. And that is why the grassroots now here will go on. Because sometimes you have to go down to where them they talk to them. Go in at them field. Put in your water boot and go in at them coffee farm. Put in your water boot and walk go in at the yam farm. Put on your water boot and walk, go down and talk to them. You need to go back in the areas. Me and one no labor right counselors. Go back in the area and talk to the people. They go call Benji come on find out when last thing climb the hill. When last thing climb the hill. Graduation will come up. He need to find himself at the graduation at the primary schools. You need to find yourself at the graduation at the primary school, Benji. Find yourself at the graduation and give a gift or a trophy to the top boy and the top girl. Don't just depend on the MP alone for do it. You can do something too. I don't see MP alone can give out trophy. I don't see MP alone can give out 100,000, 50,000. The councillor them can do it too. Una get good salary increase now. Thank you, Travi. I am calling on the Jamaica Labour Party councillors. Go back. The people them are ask for no. Benji, the people them see a months they not see you. The people them up at the hill see a months they not see you, Benji. Go on up there. Go on one dead yard up there. Because if I one thing with them, the people they're loyal to the Jamaica Labour Party. No matter what, under the 18.5 years of Percival, then the people never stop vote for the Jamaica Labour Party. You need to go up there, Benji, and go talk to them about the farm roads. The road them up there in a deplorable condition and then I hear from nobody. Your leadership. You don't live here. So I don't want nothing from you. We just need to communicate with the people. We just need our local representatives on the ground to communicate with the people and tell them what we are doing and how we are doing it and what is taking so long. We don't get a huge salary increase. We don't get a huge salary increase. Huge salary increase we don't get. Come out and come do no work. Come out and come do no work. See, clean say it's not just in Nat Patrick, Berwick, town, is in Richmond. You hear that love for Jamaica, you left Jamaica from 20. You hear what that person in the comment section say? Roads are being fixed in Richmond as well. Roads are being fixed in Richmond as well. So this member of parliament that we voted for is making proper representation for... I can block you. You come here and say that... No, I'm going to mute you. But I warn in this. If you continue, you get a block. I'm going to mute you first. I'm going to mute you because you don't live here and you make too much noise. I'm going to mute you. Because if you're a person when you live here, you get on my nerve. I'm going to mute you. You distract me. I'm going to mute you. Yeah, man. Yes. Starting from Monday week, we are going on a new journey. Local government watch. That's what we're going to call with segment. Starting from June 1, our new segment, we're going to call it Local Government Watch. That's our new segment. Next data, we're going to start in June 1. And we're going to call out the elected officials in every single area. Because we're not going to sit down and win this local government election. We're not going to sit down and put in a misery in 2028 and make we have to run up and down like chicken without head. We're not going to start work from now. Because the government is working. The MPs are working. And who know the only problem now in the Jamaica Labour Party? Uno one. Uno councillor is the only problem that we have now in the Jamaica Labour Party. Uno. Every other section of work except for Uno. Uno leave everything for the Prime Minister. The last time in a local government election, Prime Minister for all over the 14 parishes a campaign. Because Uno never do nothing. Guys, want to bring me to 50K because me they attack and I sweat I'm not going to get 50K likes yet. Prime Minister for all over. All over. In the country, a campaign. Because you never come out and do no work. Then you no come at a but win division. That's why we lose so much division with here. That's why we lose so much division in 2024 because we never do nothing. I want by time election to come, I want to look for the labor rate. The labor rate and I look pound and PNP buy out, we them buy out already. We're not gonna make it happen again. We're not gonna make it happen again. We're telling you from now. Know that Nara don't deal with. Know that we get Nara out of the way. We're gonna move on now to local government watch. We're going to move on now to local government watch. And we're going to start in a St. Elizabeth. I don't know so we're going to start. St. Elizabeth, we're going to start. Because this government is doing too much. For when election time, we have to run up and down like chicken without head. We take it parish by parish, Tamra. We take it parish, we take it municipality by municipality. This government has do too much. Under Andrew Michael Owens, we are accomplishing so much. But yet still, when you talk to some people, them kind of doubt and a shake their shoulder. And because of oh no, thank you, Nax. Because of oh no. We're too laid back and lazy. We're too laid back and lazy. Someone only want to be counselor because they want to put on green shirt. Because we're not doing nothing at all. We're not doing nothing at all. Someone want empty barrel in a green shirt. And that is just the truth. I want to sit down in a strong labor right division and I do nothing. June 1st, after me done Dominical first section, me and my team, a local government watch with it pan. It's a while in already if you wait.
Me send request?
Me don't know all the people. I first people that set up people me see them, me just start click. But look like some of them gone. Me not see them. Some just add people. Anybody gone for them business, I don't mind. Remember we are come off at 5:55 next data because Mal and Ma gonna go over one next the people them too. We don't want to split the views. We want everybody to go and catch all the way them a catch because we want every labor right to know what going on in the country.
What time I come on, you know, so then just message me from work as me can come work, then short.
6 o'clock. When you not drop no catch, you love money.
You know, say a bank me go banky for use as vacation. Me not take it pay out. Come here, they have enough shift for pay period.
Oh, so you just use the time, put the time in a vacation slot?
Yeah, bank it, yeah, as vacation. So when we're ready, I have to prepare myself, because we have conference, we have election, we have all kind of sitting. So that's why I say when time to come to Jamaica, I got my hours them.
Come here, Tamara, because look like Tamara want to talk to me. Come here, Tamara. Because I say you're upset. I mean, I want you to see you now vote because we want a voter. But me understand the frustration. That's why the new program come June 1 is gonna be local government watch.
MunchieB, Sister Vice of the Nation get new name, Vice Nation 876. And when they change the name just to come over here?
Me not see him coming here a while ago.
In Day Night Live.
Me never see him.
Vice Nation 876.
Yes, I choose Jamaica. We need to talk about the accomplishment of the achievement of the government. But who you think are the best people and if you talk about it? I choose Jamaica. You know, things are the local representative were there at the bar and they're the dead yard and they were the graduation and the baptism and the sports day. And I feel you think them are the right, okay. But they're missing. Nobody not see them. Nobody not see them at all. We know, say the government, we know that we're achieving so much. It's not an if or but. We know that. But because we don't have because the entire team now kick. Because the entire team now kick. Thank you, Nax. Because the entire can look like the live goal refresh. I don't even know. Can look like I saw a phone set up. I don't even know. But we already get, but thank you to the people who send me. And if you can send after 15, they're quick too, because I don't know it go already. Oh, my WhatsApp there, pan a new phone. Can I set up my new phone, because we are going to do real politics work better. Next June 1st is politics week. Politics watch for the local government election. We're gonna find all of the councillor them pan down a St. Elizabeth, and we're gonna call them on the program to talk to them. So no tell me all of the councillor them, where they name and which division them in. A 5 him a come on and 10. All right, 5. So we are left 15 to, we are left 5 to 5. We go calling all of the councillor them to come to the front of the line. Because we now wait until last minute. Then we are on up and down like so we not no sense. We have to start campaign from early. And so to talk about the achievements.
And I just sent Elizabeth. Right across Jamaica, the councillor them just sit down and left everything on the Prime Minister. And the Prime Minister alone.
I don't think that's fair. Not all of the councillor them. If you say some, a lot. But not all.
I'm just a part of Jamaica. I'm just the one little section. So me I talk about the councillor them road they run in a my little segment.
Yeah, but you said the councillor them in Jamaica. So that's what I'm saying.
Some of them wicked to in a petal. Me not go around come here. People are ball past some councillor, you know. I'm really not gonna say all of them because me don't know much about every one of them. But me I tell you, some of them rough, them work you out right through politics, and when you need help, them never did there yet for help you.
Especially the one them when a safe division. The one them in a division where they think they can't lose. Tell us about the procurement process. Parish, you want to go there? Me the labor and I really want you up here. You want to go there? You want to know about the procurement process in Jamaica?
Why they keep on come over here for perplex when they have their life them to go on?
Because them bored over there. Them bored over the petal. Them bored over there.
Mr. Then chief propagandist Afka right team and him come and tell Afka about him go respond and him go walk up Duke Street.
That's who?
That is Stefano.
Okay. That Afka write to him recently a long time.
Yeah, yesterday.
What Afka write to him say?
He not talk, he said not respond until June 7. When he go see the valley and if Afka try, he head into Afka try sitting another in political career.
How?
Me don't know because Afka must sit down and watch him tell all kind of lie and spread propaganda upon the government and not say nothing.
No, I don't think I go. I think I have personally tell lie upon you now. I remember say the amendment go on and
it look like that Afka referring to because he well want put up Afka. Indeed put up Afka, you know. But when you go put up Afka and I make reference to what Afka right him say. Like I say, yeah, come whatever not. Wait until me not answer you now. And I'm gonna care what lawyer want right or whatever not and blah blah blah. But he not talk. When get written up for. So it look like Afka referring to the new amendment.
So which political career matter? He did have. Me never know. Say he did have one.
Oh no, I'm saying Afka can't stop him from go up Duke Street.
So, anyway, Munchie, to be honest with you, I think some of the councillors get very complacent because them feel safe. And one of the most dangerous mistake a politician can make is to feel that you're safe. And I think the politicians on our side need to understand as well that the political landscape is changing, and you can't just sit down, because even though we're labor rights, we have needs too. And I don't know why is it that a lot of people tend to believe that if you're constructive of your party, you're damning them. You're not damn them.
Okay, guys.
What you're doing here? Eh?
Now, defend nobody, right? But you have to remember, say, some of the time, councils are limited. Remember, say, with them allocation different than council have nothing to do with that Nara and then sitting they want to see a go on and wally for the spark and so now to kind of sometimes differentiate. I'm not defending. I'm not defending them enough.
But Petal, they not communicate.
If you talk about this visibility and stuff like that, you have to understand. You have to know if they get money, then budget when they set out for do, because their thing is a little bit different.
This is not about Bopetal. Listen to me now. My issue with the councillor them is not even about visibility.
If about the visibility,
it's not even about the Spark program or not, you know. My problem with them is that nobody don't see them until election time.
Exactly.
And you need to be, like, for example, my MP, my councillor from in Mavis Bank Division. When you see me on social media robot come ready, you know, then every time they call me and they text me and they tell me, you know, they say, oh, I'm to the councillor from you don't see him nowhere. They don't see him. And that is the problem that I am having.
So that me I talk about, because some of them definitely with the visibility, because one thing, if you're going to explain to the people and what's going on, even though you might not have this or you might not be able to do that, but they see you and they understand, say, this is your intent to do this to them, but you're limited. People will appreciate that. But when they don't see you none at all, or something totally different.
Yeah, but that is what made me talk about in a petal, the visibility. Even if, all right, if I get $10,000 for the year, just argument sake, if me get 10 grand for the year for use as a councillor, me I go be transparent to the people, you know, me I go make them know because me must have meeting and things like that. So when me go into the constituency, me have a waiting, me I go say, here what happen now. Me get 10 grand. And me I go use the 10 grand to deal with the most needy things in we're under the face right now. Because, all right, a lot of people will wait on the road. If the road just need patching, people might can be around with you and wait on the road. You see, if somebody house stop a leak, or if somebody the bill, or if somebody want help with their small business, you have to think about the fact that people have families and people need, you know, the social program them. So yes, you don't have much money, but how much somebody you assist figure heart? How much have you ever bring NIS in the community, RGD, heart, you know, have little community fear, get people out, they do little, you know, reach out to Tufton and say, I here I want to do a health fair, help me. There are a lot of things that they can do to offset, you know, not having the big wag of money to spend.
Right. Me agree with that. Absence is not an excuse.
The main role are supposed to fear enumerate people, you know, because the voters list they not change. They're not enumerating anybody at the same 5,000 or 6,000 people have voted every election.
And that is not good.
The councillors not enough feature. I agree that we're going to be calling them out.
That is not good.
Right and early June 1, next data, me and them.
Now we are calling them out.
Me and them.
We are calling out councillors and caretakers or
councillors, elected councillors.
Okay, no. We have to get it right next. Because you are say something different. Who we are calling out, Munchie?
Elected
councillors, PNP and JLP.
Okay.
JLP councillors, we have the job. We have the job already.
Okay.
Munchie.
They need to go into the field and help the member of parliament. They need to do that.
Munchie.
Yeah.
Mr. Francis, they retire.
Miss Soul, let's retire him. He never happy, you know, and tell the people enough to vote for her because she retire him badly.
Munchie. So is Benji, no, somebody never replaced Benji one year?
No.
Oh, he's still up there?
Yes.
Oh, I think he get replaced.
Mr. Francis retire, man. Mr. Francis retire gracefully. Mrs. Owens retire him nicely. He never happy, but he had to go.
Yeah, man, cause him there from cyber time, you know.
Which division?
Mavis Bank.
Then Benji now from Mavis Bank, Munchie?
God no.
Benji, the Mavis Bank division, what not about?
So what Mr. Francis?
No, Mr. Francis used to be there. And we retire him badly because in all and Miss One is done with him.
Okay. But Benji need to retire too.
Benji just go up there.
Then Benji need to retire.
Benji just win na 2020. The man when he Mr. Shine, and him did it from yes,
Shine, yeah,
from
Shine,
Bruce
yes,
golden days. And Mrs. Owens retired him.
Shine and Francis.
Yes,
Yeah.
and put Mrs. O, put Benji
Okay,
there. But
okay.
Benji now 7 or 11. Not
I'm mixing
7
up
or
Benji
11.
with Shine. I Shine me that thing about.
Yes.
That's why I keep on asking to yourself if you never retire.
Benji now 7 or 11.
So she
Yes,
put out-
but we know. What a man?
Take out Shine and put in another non-performer.
I don't know if he's a non-performer or if he's a performer, but he's missing in action.
Non-starter. Missing in action.
Missing in action, girl. Missing.
Anything. So I wanted to
When
know.
she said that? When she said that?
No, she has
Okay,
made a
Navi.
comment.
Philippian.
Comment in the
person who tell me
comment.
the person who tell me if take bring up Philippian, take her down back. And everybody knows me love Philippian.
No, so I wanted to ask her.
Munchie,
Philippian, come down. I don't want to
Munchie, me have a quick report. Me have a jump now. Me have a quick report to make. Did you know that this morning first
benefits from the MP? Yeah, the MP can give you certain things, but
Philippian, with all due
generalize.
respect. Philippian, with
And
all
say
due
the
respect.
government, they never
Philippian,
benefit
with
from
all
the
due respect,
government.
you know, say with me copy your platform. Calm down, gracefully. Don't make a take you
I
down.
benefited from
Calm
the
down
1.5,
gracefully
right?
because me love you and me
I
know
benefit from the reduction in tax,
Calm
so all of
down
us benefit.
decently and peacefully. I don't make me a follow today. Calm down peacefully, my friend Philippian. You know, say me love you. Calm down.
what she do? What she do?
Okay. Because you're not going to criticize no labor right for their opinion up here. Come down and go wash your dirty clothes and press the uniform for school for work Monday. The lady never said, "Bitch, you not get none from the councillor."
MunchieB,
She said the councillor work you out.
Listen,
And sometimes when you look for them, you don't know where they are. That's what she said. She never said after herself she attacked. It's a general statement she made.
Munchie, listen to me. Philippians are young, but none was
Let
star.
me take her down. Up here in my time. Let me take her down, man. I'm here reference me can't take her down.
Philippian a young bud, don't know storm. And no ask Philippians not tell me, I tell Philippians something when me want.
But me not say what Philippian wrong. She say what she gets.
Philippian, we don't ask Philippian where she get.
I'm not referring to even me, even Munchie. It's just
the
in
woman
general.
never say she know. She said some of them work you out.
Okay.
And when you look for their can, she never ever call her name. Where you come up here with a problem for a woman?
A whole bunch of people right across the nation are complaining about these councillors and MPs. But let me tell you something. You see, most MPs, they're working. The councillors are the ones who now make it look like the MP, them are work.
Thank you. That's what I was saying to Tamra.
And you see, to be honest, that's why you see me I leave out politics. Because
that's what I was about to leave out politics. The Philippian no mind. That is what I was saying to Tamra.
My councillor, my MP, and me not ask Christ, I rather come in now vote for PNP. I rather sit down on my yard and don't vote.
Don't pay Philippian no mind. That's what she go on already. So me and her follow you know.
If most of them did help people one time and you help yourself, but them want you to come, if something when they want you to do, you say, I'm going to mercy of God, you can't talk alive. And I ask me, I ask.
The lady did not say nothing wrong. I was the one that was having the conversation. So the councillors, they need to go back in the field and start do some work because the MP them under pressure because them not doing nothing. And that is what I was saying. And she agree and say fear councillor. The lady never say she want nothing. Where come about?
Munchie them for go do them grounds work. It's not like them need to go back on the
drawing board. That's where you can't go over neighbor later.
Them need to go back on the drawing board.
That's why you have to see over neighbor and wish neighbor well.
Them need to go back on the drawing board and go do them work. Because look on the last parochial election. You see what happened? And the Philippines have the eye. Me sure she still want to go on the last parochial election. Look who most me ball.
Me ball. Come never win don't you, sir? Me never happy me ball.
Still the general election I don't feel pleased because me can't please about this when me say.
That's all, man.
I just the Prime Minister alone take on the country on him back and go everywhere. And you're not supposed to feel working on councillor. No.
I agree.
He's not supposed to. And if you sit down nice and easy and I win the election and I'll win it with ease. Because what? Him have the working people, then we are do them work, so you're not supposed to feel afraid. Are them not feel afraid? Say if Andrew not come, why go on if Andrew not come? Say me are not DB politician, man. That's some whole heap of place me bottom me foot bottom through politics. I think I look disrespect me take through politics.
Appear on the mind, sister.
Me know Philippines.
Go on.
Me name Philippines. That's
no, but that's why I'm gonna get name the Philippines, cause
it is what it is. It is what it is. I just saw it go. I saw it go sometimes.
Yeah, she know mine, sister girl. No, she know mine. When my head take me go on with myself, but right now, to my MP, I go on so good, me happy. But I don't mean to say me happy with everything.
Them too laid back.
Me always come up here with it.
Them
right
too
now,
laid back for real.
Right
them
now,
too cozy. Them too cozy and things say, oh, them have the person.
Remember the same thing reach my boy over Kenta, you know. Remember the same thing reach my boy over Kenta and they get to.
Exactly. That's how we lose over Kenta. Because
and the crashes man win, Dave not the one flying.
Nothing because the woman shock says she win. The woman shock says she win.
Them pass and see them put up one sign to welcome to Quarry.
You can't come.
Yeah. The woman will win over Kenta, shock says she win. It's election. Electrical. The woman never knows that she was going to win because the woman knows that a strong labor right ground and that Mrs. Wellness place. That is why Mrs. Wellness never even knows so we don't lose because the man when she put there she didn't expect him for angling, bangling in angle, no bangle. And that is what Tamra say. We support the party, we support the Prime Minister, we support the cabinet, we support the member of parliament. We know that the government at work, but you is as good as your weakest link. And right now we counsel them our weakest link. And it's just a fact. The councillors are our weakest link right now. We have to talk up. We not bring up party. And the council them we attack. Because they're not doing nothing and nobody know where they're there.
I'm so coming just I want
them put the MP them under pressure.
Why me
Can we hear people them say, oh, me can't see me MP. Even the 6 months we could have tell them something. They would have said, boy, me look for my MP, but the council said the MP said this and the MP said that. Nothing. And that is what we are talking about. The government at work, $67 billion. The government say they spend already in the Melissa recovery. They must spend. Right, Philippian? You think you can go to a labor right? And I want to tell them about, oh, government said they have spend $67 billion. They ask you, say, we not get nothing. We have to tell the labor right now. Say nothing for that? $67 billion Philippine, the government spending the overall recovery program, and yet still you have labor at St. Elizabeth a bar, so they don't get no help yet. You can't tell them nothing about when voting time come, Philippine?
See him some Munchie.
Eh? You can't tell, you think some me can have a labor and I say, well, the government said they spend $67 billion. And the labor right down, I'm going to tell me, say, Madam Speaker, me all stop blow off. And when me go down at NIS, then tell me, say, no down here for me. And then assess me already. And the woman and nobody fi turn to Philippine. And then something we are talk about. Philippine. The people in St. Elizabeth will get assessing of the system. They don't get no money yet, Philippine, and they don't have nobody to turn to. And the government says $67 billion is being spent. And for them assessment gets stuck up and then nobody to talk about it.
Them not understanding, because when somebody come out and say the government allocate 60 billion or $1 billion this, and when you look yourself, up till now, you know, nobody come assess you and not go on.
Exactly. And you're labor right. And you know, your counselor.
Munchie, hold on. Munchie, I think you're a bit unfair to Philippine in that sense. I think what Philippine is trying to say is that me know so we are talking about assistance and stuff right now, but I think what she's trying to say is that we can't just sit down and say government not help and we have to help. We say, so she was just giving an example.
Nobody said that. We are talking about the counselor specifically. Nobody talking about no government and no MP and no government. We're talking about the counselors.
Okay.
Philippine to jump in as a
before you get on the counselors them, you need to find out what them allocation, what them get, what they're supposed to do.
Me not talk about the counselor Petal. We want to ready to work. Me not talk about no, I am saying the government said they must spend $67 billion on the recovery program. And the labor right in Santa Cruz when me call them and tell them say the Ministry of Labor say their money they cannot find them assessment or them in a cluster problem etc. Who they must turn to fi ask what they fi do next? Then can't find nobody.
Okay, so yeah,
because the council missing in action.
So what about the MP office?
The MP busy. MP office, MP need help with the local something there. Somebody then have the money figure MP office. Somebody then go there and the girl in the MP office don't even know if we tell them neither. Then council can assist with this as well.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. The job of the councillor is to help with them low hanging fruit here.
Yeah, okay.
$10 billion spent for repair roof. You think you only go down St. Elizabeth and say, down Santa Cruz and me tell the old one when me call and tell her, say, the government spent $10 billion for repair house and the woman no get no help. And she has strong labor rights. And then something me talk about Philippine. Me not talk about government and handout. I am talking about the help with the things that the government is doing under the roof program and how we need to make sure that labor rights are benefiting. Because when voting time comes, me also go to them and tell them about government spend $10 billion when they house staff and no roof nav and the house staff. Exactly, Bridget. St. Elizabeth people are ball out and then government spend $67 billion already, Bridget. And that me a talk about groundwork is vital.
This can affect them in the local government election.
So Munchie, don't you think though the MP should be collaborating with the councillors them too?
Of course.
Because don't at St. Elizabeth, they have three Labour MP and one PNP MP.
Yes.
Jess and Morrison. Floyd and Witter, right?
Munchie at 5 o'clock.
So,
At 6 o'clock, they say I come.
At 6? Oh, okay, sorry.
So,
they say neighbor starts 5, but Malana come 6.
My thing, yeah, because, neighbor forgot get the equipment up and, not equipment up and running.
I think it's 5 o'clock. I saw.
Yeah, neighbor start 5 o'clock, but Marlon.
Good morning. Good morning. Good
morning,
afternoon.
Empress.
Good night.
You see, you invite me at church 9 o'clock, but you know so not go so because 3 o'clock me go my bed, so there's no
what I'm saying is this, Munchie. Enough of the labor rights them stay home and of what make we lose enough of the council seat. They can want money. That one of them problem too. The MP them can collaborate with the councils because in a disaster like that, all hands should be on deck. So it's a matter of them looking at them councils and say, okay, you take care of the division and this and that and whatever. So it should be more organized and more coordinated.
No MP should not have to tell no council how to do them.
Well, they shouldn't have to, but sometimes, you know.
Ask him to explain procurement, please. Parish council.
No
about procurement. Anybody wanna know what procurement? Anybody wanna know what procurement mean?
What? Listen to
Anybody wanna? You have big name parish council. Me hear all the time over the.
No, I mean he is actually one of ballers.
Yeah, and baller. Because you know what procurement mean. You need to come out. You need to then a school. You're supposed to run alive.
When Bola asked him,
guys, remember, so we have limited time to the can here about command 6. The government of Jamaica spent $10 billion.
I wanted to say something, man, before you.
Let me mute you. Come here, no time over here. Hold on, Empress. Take your little nastiness and go on over Ballard. Nobody wearing a blood clot teaching them. Go.
Okay, so Jesus, hallelujah. Thank you. I would do what next does here. It's Mama. Okay, I'm going to tell you without that, Mama, in a little bit. I was just on the phone with a friend here in Canada, and the same thing she just said to me. This is her. She said, "Lord, my child, you know here, Andrew only spend how much percent I had to just give that lady the whole bill and receipt while you were there talking." I said, you listen to this young lady? I said, let me tell you something. This is where I get involved now. I'm learning far more. I started to tell her about the Westmoreland, because you see, Westmoreland, again, I said, is gonna be the election issue, but they're gonna be disappointed. But again, Madam Speaker, I wanted to use your mic again, along with everybody else that's using their words in their little pockets to send the message, because communication need to be given daily to the people of Jamaica. Because when it comes to foreign, it don't look good. It does not look good. It doesn't look good when it comes to foreign, because the foreigners are up and about doing their daily thing, and they come home, and with the box we have, we can see in Jamaica, we hear the news, we watch CVM, we watch TVJ, and when they don't go to see Parliament and listen, because we don't have time for that. Very few people have time for that. Now, these are the things that we get in North America, and it's not good. So
some of them like propaganda. So
no, man. She's for Andrew. She's for Andrew, because she was a PNP. You know, she's from Carolina PNP. But then have really like what Andrew is doing. But when you get this kind of information, it leaves a sour taste in your mouth. Hey, I am coming. I like Andrew. I like the administration. I like what is going on, and you get that money. So I have to tell her that there was money. The government had money. So it didn't have to start using what it had. It used up, and I started to tell her about the Westmoreland story. And she said, what? A different story. But how many people can one person reach?
I agree, Empress. That is why I was saying, I agree, Empress. Yep. That's why I was saying to the government, Kamina is there. Terry Long is there. Them need to talk. When them speak internationally, people will get it and will listen. And the government, me agree, Samal and Ma gonna do so much and no more. But more than one person have to talk about it.
It has
because
to be.
So my cousin, she ever called me with foolishness too. Every time, because she called me with it too.
Yeah,
so we didn't get the news from, yes, but we have to make sure that we are putting all the information out there.
Correct,
as well.
Madam Speaker. Correct. That is the problem. You hear, because I was just saying to her, I said, you see, I know, listen to her. I've been listening to her. I've been on TikTok, got on TikTok, whatever, by whatever mistake. But at the same time, I'm here, I'm listening. I understand what's going on. I listen, I'm learning, understanding what's going on. When we are here, if like Petel is very, very involved. So Petel is there, but Petel can't bring the whole of Jamaica into the thing, because people have to work. Their lives are different. Only few people, like the people in my welfare, like myself, right, who can run a business and listen in every day. Talk about the people like my friend.
Like how me they are relaxed and they message me, so they shot Empress. I mean that he was sleep. Not even sleep for the night. My usual
Yes,
night
Pierre,
shift.
she was so good, but the machine we need to keep going even
needs to
after the
go.
election.
It needs to
The
go.
communication team need to
Yep.
up after the election, and not only Mal and Morgan alone. Kamina have to speak up when these things, especially in a situation like this, where the international media can pick it up and where the diaspora people who send their money here is interested. She can speak up the other guy there, and the Prime Minister can talk, but when he come in a Parliament Tuesday, we can't just, as Empress is correct, people get information from different places and people hear what they want to hear, but we must put the news in them face. We must make it them can able to know, say, yes, them I get the news from TVJ, yes, them I get the news from CVM, Nationwide, Andre Stevens, TikTok, you all over the place, and from government as well. And government need to, because government spends $67 billion. The money where them are ball up about $1.4 billion. That is nothing. That is nothing. Government spends $67 billion. Government spends $10 billion per roof repair. $3.1 billion per modular house. $1.78 billion per Melissa related grants by NHT. $1 billion per care package. $155 million per part cash transfer. $32 million per children with disability. Government has spent money. But then the government team need to speak up. And that is where Kamina comes in. Marlon Morgan do the local, Kamina do the international. Nothing is wrong with that. Also, the people them what we have a work in the embassy, Empress. The people who have a working at the embassy of Florida and over
Every one of the consul general
them
office.
can do interview
Every
too
consul general.
exactly the consular general them where we have where we pay so much money that diaspora. What they over there do?
Correct. They should be spitting information out like
what is the job of the consul general and then politically appointed?
Madam Speaker, you call a consul general office, you never get one person to answer.
You know, from where consul general did very involved pass off, me not really know what a strike.
Then what the purpose of them, Empress? Because we have a strong Jamaican diaspora in Florida.
Okay.
A strong Jamaica in South Florida especially. A strong Jamaica diaspora in America, right across America, New York especially. The Consul General can go up on the local news and talk about it.
Madam Speaker, I'm going to tell you something that you might not know, but when I just came here, I was involved. I would go to the JCA, whatever, down Arrow Road. You know that
Canadian Association.
Yeah. And I used to go there, but guess what? I realized that they are very politically aligned.
Yes.
And you'll be surprised that they will strongly. So it's either you have one a labor right or you have one a PNP. So they push certain narratives. You must realize that. So it's a little bit political, but I find the representative from the government is that person of Jamaica that should be having pushing out stuff here to the Jamaicans, sign up and be giving this information in our box and in our stuff.
That's the consulate Empress. And remember, so the consulate is the
up in Ottawa.
They're politically aligned. Even the one out.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a political appointment. Remember
that's what I'm saying. They should be now getting.
That's why we're saying, Petal say they're supposed to be talking about the Melissa recovery program.
In Toronto, out of Mount Pleasant.
Of Mount Pleasant, they are, yes, but the Ottawa too. And Ottawa. So I'm saying they should be pushing the government's narrative, basically. All Jamaicans that they are, we don't care if you're PNP or Labour, but guess what happened? Have Jamaicans sign up and it's passing newsletter informing them. So basically, if you're a Jamaican, you must not want to get it, but it must be pushed out into our social media thing so that I didn't know what was going on. Not until I buck up you guys in here, I didn't know what was going on.
Exactly.
All I knew was I get it from, since I came to TikTok that I stopped listening to RJR. All my life I've been listening to RJR. And it's not until I came into TikTok that I stopped because I realized, I said, oh my, all these years, I didn't realize they were so politically aligned.
They never so
Yeah.
bad until Mark Golin come in. They always pick a side, but them normally kind of try for balance. But since Mark Golin and Amatalan take over,
Empress,
them
look on
get worse.
Look on the comments.
Them get worse since Mark Golin became. Remember Charmian, when she play, say Empress cause her last night, she tape it.
No, she
Empress
must
wrap her
say-
up last night,
They must say a prayer. Call her, Grassmate definitely Empress.
Empress wrap her up last night, so that's she maybe either that she tape or what. But yeah, me not understand. We have these people up at the console. What word name wanna say?
We are on my other phone. Wait.
And them
Consulate.
and them get good PR, good PN job, Navi. And
a bunch of benefits.
And a bunch, and we not get not of them. We have so important
They are the
topic like
main.
this.
They are the main ones that are benefiting from Brand Jamaica.
And the important topic like the Melissa recovery and the correct information, and if a them fill if a finger.
And where so many diaspora have sent money.
If a them fill if their finger, nothing.
Know exactly.
You see when the lady that died the other day and Chantilly was telling us that she stopped working at the consulate because there was so much PNP people. She wonder how she labor right and have so much PNP people working at the consulate. She couldn't survive up there.
We have to do better. The Jamaica Labour Party have to do better to communicate because a lot of people don't know say government has spent $67 billion. A lot of people don't know and it's not a situation where we allow the government to tell. But as I was saying before me get rid of Philippine out of the box, Empress, if you cannot go tell grassroots labor right on the ground say we government has spent $67 billion when from October them do the assessment Philippine and I know they not hear nothing.
Philippines ignorant, you know?
I know ignorant, she out of touch. So she's still. Here Falcon says Spirit and what? Thank you for the question, Comrade Falcon. You love over no matter how much PNP live, you are gonna find your way over here. So me don't know what do you but you love me.
How come Falcon reach back?
Me don't know until no matter how you black him, find a way in smart. I am on TikTok. Falcon, hear the breakdown. Hear the breakdown, Comrade Falcon. $10 billion on roof program. So the roof program that has been run under the Ministry of Labor and Social Security, that's $10 billion. Modular houses through NHT, the modular houses that is going to give to the comrade in Donga Westmoreland, we all know the parish council can build the foundation, $3.1 billion for that. Melissa related grants with NHT that are the people who are paying mortgage then get some help to fix back them house, $1.78 billion. Care packages that we government give out to the hungry belly comrade them long after the storm be done and continue to give to the people who live in the shelter, $1 billion. $155 million for path cash transfer. So the people who live on path, them get help through path. Children with disability, again, the children who live on disability, $32 million. All right, you want to hear again? Restoring the infrastructure now. $24 billion electricity restored program. That is the money where Darrell Vaz lent to JPS. $5 billion for clean up post disaster relief. That are the money where the government give to the 63 members of parliament to clean up the debris and to clean up all of the garbage, especially down at Westmoreland, although me hear say garbage still down there because the PNP municipality nyam the money and the place to clean up good. But the government allocated $5 billion to clean up the place after the disaster. $3.2 billion for water supply restoration. Again, a lot of the pumps were damaged under Hurricane Melissa. The government had to buy new pumps, fix new pumps, put in solar thing at the pump, the one down at Pepper, and right across the country, the government spent $3.2 billion on that. $1.4 billion on telecoms, energy, and transport. Same thing again. This is what the government used to buy, this Starlink. But the government used to buy this Starlink so we could get information across to the people in our country. For all the 63 members of parliament got Starlink, plus hospitals, plus schools, plus infirmaries, plus all over the country got Starlinks. $1.4 billion was spent on that. $3 billion for small businesses. So the small businesses that were registered. Me not talk people who say they own business and nobody we don't know if they have own a business because they are liar and thief, you know. The small businesses that were registered, the government spent $3 billion. We gave them a grant to get back on their feet. All right. $3 billion for agriculture and farmers. Again, Comrade David, the government spent this money with rather distributed seeds, fertilizer, all the other things that is needed. The farmers needed. The fisher folks got help. A lot of fisher folks, some of them get $1 million down a White House, Westmoreland, to go back to catch them fish. Schools. $2.3 billion on school. All of the people them who want go on over neighbor, cause me not stop from go over there. Me can go on. $2.3 billion was spent to fix back the schools, and some of the schools still not done fix back yet because the government has threatened.
Listen, Madam Speaker.
Yeah.
Madam Speaker.
Yeah.
Rural Carver still hold rent, he mother dead left rent. He mother unalive rent and not pay the Rasta money rent.
If you ever bring that Jankro back,
I don't mean me black him already, me don't reach back over here. Me ask
if
people
you
this morning
ever bring him back in here, I don't come back in here.
Love for Jamaica that are staff gone.
Love for Jamaica.
Me block him, me ask the people them say if I him that come in the comment section again. Me block him from 2 days. I don't know how he reach back because he changed him, but me look for him.
Let me tell you something.
You say me know why you not friend him.
No, me don't. Me only want to let you know that me don't want to see him in there.
No, man, we are going to block him again. Block him another block. Because we block him already, but because I came strong. Because I came have a new page. So, yes, comrades, small business owners got $3 billion to build back, to start back them business after Hurricane Melissa. Agriculture and the farmers got $3 billion as well. School, $2.3 billion allocated to fix back school infrastructure and everything. And health sector, $2.3 billion to get by the health sector upon their foot. Cornwall regional, I don't know, down there was damage. We've spent some money there, so we've some outside clinic. Trelawney was sent some money at Trelawney right across the country. $2.3 billion was spent, Comrade David. And then now, we have $1.4 billion in the account that was donated by the diaspora, and it is still in the account because the government of Jamaica, David, had money put aside to spend. We never did know, so we are going to get no money from overseas, so we made sure to put away our own money because this government under Andrew Michael Owens don't live on your top. This government under Andrew Owens is not a beggy government. This government under Andrew Michael Owens is a government we put on for rainy days. So we had money put aside, and that's what we're spending from. So we have $1.4 billion donated from a diaspora with $600 million concrete basis for the modular houses, $240 million government shelter recovery under JDF, and $560 million additional relief recovery effort. Okay, comrades? So you ask what the government is doing what they're supposed to do. Back to the labor right, you know, before I was distracted. All of the people them want to go over, so go on. Back to the labor right then before I was distracted, Empress. We need to make sure that the labor rights on the ground is benefiting from the government initiative. We need to make sure that the labor rights that were assessed in St. Elizabeth, in Trelawney is getting the help that they need. We cannot come on the platform and talk about the government is spending $67 billion and we have grassroots labor rights still struggling to put on a rooftop even though them get assessed and they are qualified to get help. So we have to make sure that we are on the ground and speaking to the people, making sure that we are making representation and that the labor right them get the help where them need. Okay, John, where me send you it? Yes, Wendy. Me not only.
Madam Speaker,
Yeah.
please explain to them that these are the demographic that vote. So some labor rights are really out of touch with reality need for stop. Every time the people them come complain, and them are the people who expect to put on green shirt and go vote. Nobody will live certain place and them all come out come vote. We have to walk and beg them for vote.
Oh,
so
but
if we not go treat
Bridget
the
said she
people,
want to come for 5 minutes because she go over Fiera place. Bridget, I'll go over Fiera place, but look like she agrees with presence with a little assist, with a little look, guys. So take her up, guys. Yes, Sister B, Wagwan. We only have a little 10 minutes, so we thank you for your presence. Wagwan.
We have to talk that for you. No, say me a sitting member, me have to go.
Me know, man, that's why me telling say if we welcome you because you're not gonna stay long.
These are sitting members, so me have to present.
Yes, darling.
But what may I tell you, say Munchie? You know what me feel like? The dirty comrade them down at Westmoreland. They can Campbell trick with minister them and them they send everything go down there. And then now, you know, so you can't please them the people there. Because
Yes.
no matter how much you give them not satisfied. You know, so Munchie, we have our little link and one of the gentlemen when me look after today, him gets 75 and they right, you know? And he was so grateful.
Yes.
Comrades not stay so. No matter what you give them not satisfied.
And they still have said they not get.
And them also them still not get. The people them who we are helped down at St. Elizabeth, the Munchie, they are so grateful. And you know, here none them a cuss say they not get none. All them want is a Munchie. If you then get them code and them figure get them. That's all, you know.
Exactly.
Me say the man gets 75. I mean tell you say he was so grateful. And somebody dirty drunk or them down at Westmoreland, then get 500, then get this, and them still a cost they not get.
They still have said they not get.
That is a problem. So
They
we
still
hear
have said they
about
not
the
get.
67 billion, but I think most of it was spent down at Westmoreland there because according to the pundits, them are down there so get the hardest hit.
And that is why I was telling Philippi and Bridget, say, me can come up here contact, say, me can say, yes, the government has spent $67 billion, Bridget, but if labor right down at Santa Cruz, when me talk to personally, I tell me, say, them they don't get no help, and them and an assessment done, and then they don't hear from October. I am concerned. I am concerned. Thank you, Errol. I am concerned.
I am so concerned about St. Elizabeth. When you hear the people them down there, right?
Exactly.
When you hear them down there, man, you have to wonder. And as you said, Munchie, there's nobody to turn. The man when he's a songster, you see through my name and the pan ballot. Me can't talk anything, no one talks it. Cause them have to tell me say no put on my green t-shirt and none of them.
And they can't tell you that. They can't tell you that because exactly.
Buster man to give me that the right from 19.
Exactly.
So you say the man in songster, he need to go on and yard.
I'm when I counselor down there.
Yes, them old people there need to give younger people who understand to go on internet and figure check this and leave this a generation work to the younger people. Them go on the yard, man. We will thank you for the service.
Right.
This spell no. But
my counselor.
And my council.
in the towel.
A truth, man. St. Elizabeth people shouldn't have to go through so much, Bridget. And they have been counselor down there.
Councillor, no, me I tell you, say, he not go and good. Nah, go and good at all. And me I watch him because he can't run back on no more ticket. No, he cannot. So he need to do, they need to do, man, agree, they need to come to the people with a meeting to make us know who will be taking over from him.
When he come at the meeting, Nathaniel, we'll be telling him we no want him back.
If man come should be in power, we know we not depend that. We need them to come forward for now.
See, when they say St. Elizabeth people, them are wait
Because we need that person to be on the ground with the MP now to do what I have to do.
But hold on, Nathaniel, hold on. Yes, Wendell, them are wait patiently. But when you wait patiently and you see the dirty drunk or them down a Westmoreland and we have 500 check and you hear say two of them in a shelter get 1 million. We are all human.
I still wait to get the container house, Bridget. I forgot that.
Yeah,
they have 500,000 and I wait to get container house. That no fear.
The people that will get 175,000 happy feet and they still can't get it.
That no fear.
Still cannot get it.
The issue why you see the people in a Friday constituency now.
Vibes and not everybody get liberator complete. Then that we are saying vibes. That's what we're saying. Labor right now get. Are we concerned?
Clyde Green used his own resources. He's currently in parity now. So Green is using his own personal money to help to rebuild back some of the house in a parity.
Mr. Green never need to do that. Never need to do that.
If the council them they do the work, Bridget, like Green,
because he realize what is happening on the ground and he want to see things get done.
But if but Nathaniel, if the council they do door to door and walk with the people and will come to the assessment and make sure say every single labor got assessed, them would have collect them 500,000. If the because if me a councillor Bridget, I mean here's the NIS in Upper Tulsa, me put on my shoes and run go up there, go find them. Come on and make sure they see every labor right yard.
You're married.
So they don't do nothing for it, but that is why Fred Green if you do that now.
Exactly.
I don't hear one labor right now, so then get
the councillor sick and he need to step aside and make somebody else can take over right now.
You're Chuck. Chuck said that one labor right in a South St. James don't get $1 yet.
That's why I'm so upset, because me now hear Mr. Davis come out and say nothing and he want to come back.
That one labor right Bridget in a South St. James no get nothing yet, Chuck say.
I don't hear one of them appear PNP, they get an appear celebration and I go on like a Nikisha, they do things. Them now do nothing. More run up and down behind the free sitting them.
I remember this not supposed to be political, remember,
No.
This not supposed to be political, because the NIS people, them a government worker, But you as the councillor, and say the NIS people are come in a certain area, as even if you don't know Chuck, and somebody call you and tell you, say, then did they? You make sure your labor right, then depend they the area, if you know, say, NIS a pass, Chuck, so make sure them assess you. Where the Chuck? Me don't say nobody no pay ya there because NIS a pass.
Me see the man come through yesterday and I pay PNP, me see they flack him. Some of them over there say, oh sir, oh you coming out here and call me. And me not see where him not do house to house. He just come one place where PNP them there and they turn up the chat.
Munchie.
Yeah.
The people them are NIS, all of them are drunk or too. All of them are comrade and them know where to go.
I comrade them.
But I think but it's not supposed to be political. They made it to be political. And then when they go, they make sure that most of the comrade then get 500,000 and then give labor right then 75,000. And that happened. The fuck them are drunk or too. People them most government.
We have them people that sit down there. Till to the day they monitor.
Most NIS people, all of them are drunk. Don't tell me about. Sorry. Oh. You might just throw them on the bed. Thanks.
Sorry, I don't have money.
And that is why I tell Philippian, that's why I take down Philippian Chuck. Because in compare and I upset Mr. Philippian, government has spent $67 billion. You can't go pangro and go tell labor right that's when labor still wait for help.
That's true, man.
Oh. What I think that's how politics work. You think that's how politics go? You can't tell labor right where they all start blow up from when and them do the right thing and hand out them a wait for. And hand out them a wait for. The government said them a spend $10 billion to help and that they want for them cut out and they don't get no help and you tell them about government spend. Move yourself for the people them, yeah?
Imagine me no say my MP vote for this. Me go to my MP to vote for this. So we can make sure say if anything happen, our government works, and you're gonna tell me, say me I look handout. You know disrespectful that is.
Bridget, you know the reason why Rhoda spend Rhoda use for $10 million help 100 people buy material in Central because Rhoda know now how government work.
Yes.
I just follow the system, you get fuck when time voting time come. That's why Rhoda divide up PR $10 million with 100 people and give them things.
Me did want to tell Philippians, say, listen, leave this argument alone because your government work and whether you go whether you sit down on TikTok all day you check comment. So leave this argument alone. And leave the people.
That's why I take her down.
Auntie Bridget, and I really Philippines, you know, you have a set a level with all way to do that, and I do not like it because we can't tell people them not get help and then they come out come vote. What for what?
But I not even hand out an MP we are cussing on Bridget. And the system we are talking about. We are said the government allocate $10 billion for the roof program. NI is supposed to go on and assess people. The NIS people them so political that they don't assess the labor right them. And the few labor right when they assess them, they only get 75. And the labor right them frustrated and fed up and upset. And rightfully so.
They know we're not going on online, go bungle up and go on like, they know we stay already. They know it's a labor right now and I'm pushing and I'm nice. So if you have something, link the people them differently, bro.
The minister they kind of didn't make them trick them.
That's $75,000 is not from the minister there, man. That's $75,000 from the World Food Program.
No, Nathaniel. That from the roof that.
The 75 we can collect in a cash. When time we come on cost.
I tell them the same things and make sure labor rights get help. And the hurricane blows to the first thing Madam Speaker said. Make sure labor rights get help.
Thank you. From the next morning, I wake up after the hurricane blow and get the internet. I turn on my phone and make a video and say, make sure I know how labor right, how it go in time labor right, forget help in a call labor right. No for the labor right, then now join no line here with Chuck say labor right now bungle up in the line with no begging. Cause labor right full of pride. Me not say labor right now begging about they quiet. So the comrade the comrade constituency are going to bomb rush it.
You can't Black David making go on over border.
They're not afraid to go up there. Should be down too. And go up there. Me see comrade they run from one era where he freeness a give and I catch our next era far away from them. When the people them call me and say they want 40 name, me carry them go one place named Spring Garden. And the people them will get a Spring Mount, reach a Spring Garden. And when me tell them so no get already, come out of line, then say me I run out PNP out of line. And then get already, you know. And they tell lie. All me say you get down this already, come out of the line, then left from one place to another. The way they're not afraid, they're not care.
And that is why Chuka was saying.
Anytime you see nothing come through the era, you hear the people them. And Nikisha sending, and I know Nikisha sending, you know. A freeness a come from foreign. And them a say Nikisha sending. That's all them depend. Me never see only fly, me see fly parachute.
Chucks. She know for herself and when she down there and I press the uniform and I do all kind of sit and see. From Thursday, Friday, today she have funeral and singing. I say she have funeral like community up and down.
But she don't know how to work, she don't know how to job, you know. Because she have all a job, she know they have, I do all them foolishness shit. She do want to pass her place with the speaker of the house. She need another job. She need a business to go on with go penny that. And start
But that the PNP people in South St. James like Chuck.
No busy with them, you know. They can't just talk.
All me exactly how the labor right them here worry about because
Them like
it look like
them like pop the balloon challenge.
Yeah, it look like say no local representative not up on the ground in a South St. James.
None. May I tell her, Munchie, none. Me don't really 8 months now. Not even come Davis not coming out here and the people them say they don't want to see him back. Because he should have come turn up and whatever if he done. He make the woman run him out of the area and then him a wicked. A wicked against we like how we vote against him. We don't vote against him. But him went to do the right. He not rally with the people them. All me a beg throughout the whole time me a beg I say, man company road for the election. Call. You don't hear me a ball say man fi come out. The man a wait for 2 weeks MunchieB fi start campaign. He ain't dead in a show, man.
Of course.
And when me talk, they don't want me talk. All me text Dr. Chang, me do everything. Me call to him some Montague for the whole of them. None of them. Me kind of want done with politics.
Look like they right up that seat there. Look like that seat in 35 again. Look at they right up that seat there.
Look so.
Because Jamaica Labour Party, one thing, you know, Jamaica Labour Party, we know, say, we have to form government in the 4th term. And it's not a situation where PNP can win because PNP not a leader. Because Mark Jefferson Golden cannot lead this country. Nikisha Burchell cannot be the face of this country. And Angela Brownberg only wants 3 sheets of zinc. So we know say the PNP cannot beat us. If Jamaica Labour Party, if we lose the election, we're going to lose it by ourselves. And we're going to lose this by ourselves. PNP can't vote we out. And how we're going to lose this election if you last touch with the Labour right them on the ground. That is how we're going to lose the election.
Right
PNP can't make we lose because the government are work. The government is working. The cabinet is working. Flight green.
We have candidates, you know, Munchie. We have candidates who want to select for local government, you know. And Davis say run them. I put who we want to put. We don't want that. Me tell us a South St. James are going to mash up.
That is why I say that the seat they can't. That means so Nikisha gonna be a 2-term MP because because a divided Labour Party can't win, you know. So once you divided, down the South no can't win.
Dr. Chang needs to come listen we. I know listen, Mr. Davis, listen we. Put down the friend thing aside and come listen we. Put down the friend thing. Imam Mr. Davis a friend for a long time. Put it down and come listen we and choose who we want. We have winners and the winners them we want to work with. And them a come. Look here. Them can't don't bother chat to me, no. I tell you the truth, you know, because me not top cry for the day election they call. And me said the man now do nothing, the man now can link with. Right, him put in some work in a Munchie, him do some things, you know. Yes, but what him fi do? When he come meet with the people them, him afraid to spend money, him afraid to go a bar, him afraid to go sing. Labour right dead and he no go on funeral. What you think? My past stand Labour right and Davis not put him foot there. I'm still hold up my umbrella. Because I say Labour right bigger than me and him. And he no more Labour right than me. Oh.
Well, as I said before, look like that seat they're doing at the list for 35. That's all I can say based on what you say.
But then I have to give where we want, because we know who we want. We know we choose the people them already who is popular. I just them to come and say, yo, wanna do so. Right? Wanna look about a membership and apply for the seat. Them just need to do these things because anybody they want, then go for them and make them be a member.
Madam Speaker, before the election, Madam Speaker say they for scrap local government and I choose she attack, you know.
Me and Bridget ever call fit for scratch because we know it's foolishness.
You attack some last night a month, I have to just shut up my mouth because I say you attack the truth. You're talking the truth. Right? You can't use friend thing and mash up a party. Right?
Sandy.
So,
let me tell Sandy something. Sandy, Me understand, you know, but PNP no content, so me don't sit down over there.
I'm tell me no Sunday. Sunday remember say if me no come live, the people.
If we not, then
me have 15 more gift in my gift gallery. We no go on fully touch if you no want something for do. Because if me not stream live the PNP, then if me not come live the PNP, then I no content. So error.
Talks. That is what caused the issue why the party lose all of the seat them in Westmoreland. The friend thing. Then
if me no come live, then I no talk say no Sunday member, you know. Sunday member say no.
The seat them down there not too. Yes, that is what caused them to lose some of the
John, me not say nobody vote against Davis no. Davis have it for win, John. Listen me. Davis have it for win. And farm full. None of them no pass 6,500. Davis win the biggest in a South St. James, 7,200 and mash. Where the people them there?
How much voting get when he lose?
6,300 and sitting.
And how much Nikisha get?
About 6,300 or 300 or 400. Me now have a bright figure.
She win by 200 or so. Or
190 something. But when me ask
she win by 190 something.
Yes, so that is why this seat can't look here. That is why Nikisha works. So that is why Nikisha have the strategy there, you know, because she want to win back. So she keep herself in the media. You know, look at her behavior when she go to parliament with. She keep herself in the media because she want to win back.
We not
so if we don't get a good candidate and not trouble down there for sure.
But look here now, Sunday. Me apply to everybody. Me talk to everybody about this Sunday. Right? And from the election call, storm come, Mr. Davis not turning foot up here. Wonder what I say? In turning foot, me not turn on liar.
Me no want to frustrate. Sandy left the man making talk because I'm telling you something, Sandy. I know it's the time for Labour Party talk what we are talk because next year we not do none of this. Because we are campaigning for the local government election next year because of 2028 election and next year we are fix up all we can fix up from this year because next year a campaign time. So me understand saying frustrated and me allow him to speak because this is the year you can talk. If you don't get the job, if Chuck no fool. If Chuck the next year come on the body and pay the man and he not get the way he want, Chuck go to shut up his mouth and left them alone.
All of the caretakers, them Madam Speaker, need to be put in place for now. And all of the council caretakers need to be put in place for now.
That is why I'm saying, Nathaniel, this year, Labour right can't frustrated and go on with ourselves for anything. Next year, when we have all our candidates in place, a time for the local government election preparation, we're going to start campaigning. So we can talk about it now. And then next year we depend on the ground a campaign. Cause me, you know, notice how me quiet because me wait for my MP peacefully. We come with 3 or 4 candidates, them, you know. I wait peacefully for my one, so me not have complaint. But Chuck na no MP, Chuck na no councillor, and Chuck na no who fi turn to. The roof program, $67 billion the government has spent, and Chuck has said $67 billion the government has spent. And how much Labour right now get assessed? Much Labour right now get not even $1 yet. We have to talk about it Sunday, and we have to talk about it. And if we have look on the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation, $70 million. And Desmond send down there for them build the foundation for the put the house them pan, and that one already all know. That one already all know. I have Labour right. We then all stop and wait for get them little money and whatever, or get where we spend their money if we put on them all stop and wait for get them little money if continue with their life. And not because Labour right now ball and not go on like the workless PNP them, because the Labour right ain't gone back at work. And some of them put on by their all stop already, but the government say if you put on back your all stop already, you still qualify for the money, so they want the money. So my problem is that with my government, you know, Sandy. My problem is the system, and it has to be fixed.
I don't see nothing wrong with what Chucks say. And you know why I don't see nothing wrong with what Chucks say? Did you notice that if I even tell lie, the PNP them did come out to their mouth full of lie. And when Nikisha know say the man not have no way to put no house on and no say capture the people in land, government land. And when she knows that the people them qualify and get their money, then come out and advocate And that's why for the PNP they get things, and that's why yesterday every day they talk about the people of Westmoreland. The people of Westmoreland, so Labour to get help. Labour to get help.
Of course.
I know so she try and make some problem with Oma doing now. Remember say when every time when Oma go in the constituency, she tell Carl can I lie upon him. Right?
Right.
So I think him like a gear a free hand.
Petal, him stop, you know. He now come back, you know. He now do nothing with Petal. But when I say, what she's doing now, she's making problem
there's
with
nothing one can do but help. No, there's nothing one can do but help, you know, to navigate the system. Because you don't have government money or anything like that.
I know that. But the people who him can find to them now see him for hear nothing. You understand me? I say, oh, you come back to the people them now. Or you come back and ask the people.
And come organize the ground Petal. What Chuck want him to do, he's the chairman, then if you put candidates in place.
He need to come out, come at the people.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. There were Winty and them there. What them there?
They can't make them move without Oma.
Winty say now. Let me tell you something, Peter. When name Oma figure and blood clot yard simple. The argument.
I him give Nikisha publicity when he start work with him counsel them and he counsel candidate them and him and Nikisha still on a head table. These are the Spark road and I say which road for the project.
Exactly, Bridget. Me tell Sansan say and we are use this year, fifth door we are do because next year we are campaign. And Oma fi go yard for choose.
Madam Speaker, a very critical local government election coming up. We need to win as many municipal corporations as possible.
One of your yard, Oma, you have a nice wife. One and give somebody else.
Win as many municipal corporations as
you get
possible.
your chance and you did a good. Him do a lot of work down them here, but him is no match for this girl. Yeah. So you need somebody. One on it, Chuck. You need somebody to match this drunk career we down there. Oma is a more decent person. You have to fight fire with fire.
Yeah, man, you have to find somebody who can deal with that.
I mean, can't believe she only win by 190, Bridget. I mean, 190 is a lot. But me think she get a big. The way she a gone. I'm here. The people of sounds. You me think she win by 500.
Win by 500. Because Labour them there. Them just no motivate.
Exactly.
Bridget, them people them just not see it, the man. All in do is drive past the people them and that the people them mad about.
If you're not afraid to say it, me not afraid. If you go on 9 yard, simple. We not pretty up, not known as I'm in a business. But someone to give me right from 1944 for talking to me one talk say. We say, Oma Davis, you did a lot and we thank you. We thank you very much. But here we now. This a drunker way down there, you is no match to her. Because you come out, you cut off everybody cut off a different cloth, you know. But you need to go on there now and put somebody we can match her. We go toe to toe with her.
I agree with you. No. And we have to put there now. But you now give somebody a chance.
I agree with you, Bridget. I see how me feel about the councillor the mayor down at St. Elizabeth and down at Trelawney. Two of them figure along at the yard. Two of them. The mayor down at St. Elizabeth and the one, the two of them gauge and the go on, no time come. Uno is not for this generation. Uno can't even. Uno never know about TikTok. The pound of uno can't even make a video.
Madam Speaker. Because we can't tell you right now, he can't run back. What we are waiting and he now Mr. Green to keep the meeting and bring forth the person who is going to replace him.
We want some better candidates.
That's what we are calling for. That's what we need to see.
Chopper, it is what it is. We need a different candidate for match Nikisha, and Oma is not that candidate. So whether we want like it is or no, it is what it is. Oma cannot match her. So we have to talk. Say, listen, you do what you need for the Oma, we thank you. And we not bash him, but we say if we go on now and give somebody a chance who can match Nikisha. Because him just cannot match her, no matter what him do. Because him did facilitate her when him have a round table before the election. Before he having councillor, then he have Nikisha round table. So I see him fault. And that was no secret.
My problem, how come Chopper? You must know who share. I don't. I pass. I go over neighbor and stop here. So run along over neighbor the live I keep. What about them, my love? What about the chops? Over the live I keep. My problem, Bridget, is with the labor right. Them we are complaining and say they don't get no help because their assessment cannot be found. They say cluster problem. They say this and they say and they don't know who to call and who to ask for help. That's my problem when we come out, you know. I'm telling you, so the real life I keep over neighbor, no can go on over there. But my problem this evening, Bridget, is the labor right them with not getting any help because they don't know who to turn to.
Remember, say me, you know. I told them I fit up on the phone, because sometimes when you not see me upon my phone, me there. I try my best to help some of the people them, right? And it's not like say it's not that you know. Me feel some wickedness go on still, you know.
Exactly.
It's a wickedness go on.
People them there in a high and low place, you know.
Yes, excellent vibes. We're positive, so them a labor right. We're positive because that is why I tell you say, all the people reach out to me and me can't help them because me tell you say, me ask them say, ask Danit say, me want a list from Westmoreland with the labor right. All no, Chuck, you can't give me a list from down there so the people them who get assessed. We can't, me and Bridget now help no random people we don't know nothing about, you know. Because me and Bridget no cut pan the cloth for help everybody. We can't help everybody. So I ask this strong labor right them. Give me a list of the labor right them from down at Westmoreland, down at Eastern and Western. Chuck, if you know any labor right, we don't give me the list because me not help no PNP.
We can organize it.
Organize and give it so we can look how far them in the system. Me not no whoever them text me Bridget, me not look. Cause me don't know them who.
Chuck, you know one lady, me help one lady down at your place, you know. She named Sham. When we go into the system, she was not assessed. She was not. She when they check it, she was what they call it
self-report.
Self-report. And them don't start do self-report yet.
So she would do the
lady. They never do it. They cover them bypass the lady.
Because they put them people in place to do the access.
That them do.
So like one lady the other day called me and I complained. I think she name is Walker, so she go one place. And the councillor run her and say, move away from here. Move away. But me here say, she must say, somebody must call Nikisha. And she must say, tell him say enough to do that. But you can imagine, you know, say lady a labor right here run her. Eh?
That them do, them put them people in place.
MunchieB, yes, of course, mal.
Then they were able to manipulate the
Chopper, you gone? Look up in the gallery, Chopper, and send two Wait, Nathaniel. Chopper, look up in the gift gallery, come in a 5 you up there long and you up your front when you're in a comment section that text and we not see you send up no give up here, so if you're not gone yet. Send 2 gift there. We say no mal say if me I listen to myself. Of course me I listen to myself, mal. Me not apologize. Who no vote for PNP MP down at Westmoreland. And them PNP down there. Me not elected official. Me can do anything I want to do. Sorry, I Chuck continue to talk. I mean, the way I stop with me for I'm going to drop a black for you. You see, worse, me not see you send up nothing up, so I'm going to drop a black for you. Continue to go on time.
The people them are look to them people. People get container house plus then get black cement, sandstone. Me don't know what they go on. But A PNP time so make them go along. We not nothing to say. Because nobody know they pass through if take up where labor them I go through. Labor them not get no.
Hey, you see boy we name Staff Garden Munchie. If you run the little nastiness there no. You want to hear him over Bala today.
In come today? You come here yet?
Yeah man, see him the about how
Give me the comment section.
like him nastiness. Tell him to go on over Bala.
Make a find him. Uno go and listen to Madam Speaker from over Charmaine.
Daniel, no, you did over Daniel Staff Garden. Come, me did it at the far you page. I miss you. You can't tell lie me.
You have to go listen to me. You have to go listen to me over. You have to go listen to me over Charmaine. Charmaine, I play me live. Go on over and go listen to you. You can't come back in here so again. You get
They say the Pamban Zero Saturn.
Yeah, man. Listen to me over Charmaine. You can't come over here so much.
Hear me, watch a drunk ready.
Chubby.
Yeah, man. Listen to me over Charmaine. You can't come over here and listen to me. Because me, I go too much privilege in my comment section and no behavior. So go on. I saw me have to get rid of the other one when he love for Jamaica. And me you're saying come back to the one new profile. But we are waiting for you when you come back tomorrow for black you. Come in no love come over here come text so I want to like me. Wanna come over here for you notice me not come over for the platform again? For me realize that you serious, like me not coming back over on the platform again.
Dirty Charmaine now no life, Dirty Charmaine now one low life because she say she not no content. So all she do, I play your life over upon her life.
Thank you for your side. Send 2 more because one now
she not have no content.
Chopper, look up at my live goal and send some things. Some things, Chopper. For my live goal. My problem, I don't know if Malmala asked me, Bridget say, if Chopper look up here, the part right up a petal, they see me give 15 of them. Fill it out for me. Me don't know when Malmala asked me if me a listen when me a talk so far. Me not busy with PNP people. When me call my labor right, don't St. Elizabeth and then tell me say, Madam Speaker, me I tell you so we are from October we assess we not get nothing. Me disturb that make me frustrated. Me not busy with PNP people.
Chopper, the Chopper, me call the Chopper. Me soon come, me call Chopper.
Why you think me call Madam Speaker and I go and vote for her?
Any day stop follow PNP narrative, I will send you. Me no want a lion, cause that not gonna happen. So me no want a lion, just the 2 art me up at top, send them the one day. Me no want a lion, me love. Me no like lion, me no like the jungle. So you know to send me the lion.
My house catch from foundation. And my mother get 7 sheets of zinc and some 2 before and some lot from the people them to Trans Jamaica Highway. And she give me them and say me must nail them up on the top and take off the water for the furniture them. Right now a piece of zinc nail up on my door.
What Bridget want now? Bridget is going right, what we want now?
We gone on the foundation and gone do some work. And we can't sit down like he come with them and look in them and pick up. I still have one to go up,
the government, I would thank you. I would send it away now. Thank you, Leslie, my love. Thank you, Leslie.
So as soon as we get the money, we can buy the material. We can buy some steel and cast the foundation and take time go and do what I do. You understand, but we can't sit down like he come with them and sit down.
You can't sit down, Nathaniel, because Labour right now, then the privilege there. Labour always work.
At a ball, I tell him, say, your wife gonna work, that's why you can't depend on phone now all night and whatever. You know, shame to know, say, the woman of the and you over there stream live. With the dirty low life Charmaine.
Remember they not for do nothing but follow me up. So I not pay them no mind. I not pay them no mind at all. They have to follow me up.
But my boss just go, you know, with her coast vice actually live out that door and that shed from she born. My boss just gone and that's why me can't depend here.
I want to fair side to me do I got a 4 rows or I mean send it. Okay. Yeah, guys, with my only concern, Petal and Chuck, is the labor right them when I get no help. It'll take long. I don't busy with the PNP because PNP don't want nothing but them party in a power. Because this $70 million to build the foundation and then yam it. So I don't have time for PNP people, no time. Me want to hear about the labor right them when down at South St. John when Nikisha now look pan. Me want to hear we are going for them and if they name in a system and then get assessed. And if they self-report, the ministry are going to move on to self-report people very soon. And that me a focus on. Me not busy with PNP people, Chuck. Because they vote for who they want. They vote for Dayton, they vote for Ian Ayers, and they vote for Dwayne Vaz. So that tell me say they don't really want nothing from Labour, right? They want what they want. Me a treat you. What treat me? First they treat me. Oh, with the rose, thank you for the rose, my love. When Marlon Morgan come yet, guys? Don't let me know if Marlon Morgan come yet. I mean, no back and forth, because I can't keep on skin. If you don't tell you no go on over neighbor, go listen, one or listen. Because I want to know, say me no, wait. The Marlon Morgan, all right, wait. We can find it, also.
Evening to all your viewers, both in Jamaica and around the world, because we know of the reach of your platform. You're on many different channels in terms of TikTok, YouTube, Patreon.
Me put a jerk fish pan the table.
And that's good, because as many avenues as we can find to reach the Jamaican people and interface with them